Welcome to my Raw recap. It's going to be a quick Raw recap. Shouldn't be too long, maybe 5 minutes at the most. Um, you know, it wasn't a great Raw. It wasn't a bad Raw. It was just a Raw. And that's all I can say from my point of view. Now, not to, become one of those fans, people like, oh, he's complaining. I'm not complaining. I'm just complaining they could have done Raw better in my point. Matches were pretty good. Most of the matches were pretty good. Crowd could have been better. But the crowd, it wasn't the worst crowd ever. That's for sure. But, this, I just don't know. I don't know what Dana Brooke, then you got Charlotte, and I don't know what they're doing with Battleground with the Women's Championship. It's like a toss-up. You'd think, it looks like it's going to be Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, or maybe add Paige to that match. Who fucking knows? I want Sasha to win. You might as well just give it to Sasha or Paige. I don't want Charlotte to win, even though she's a great heel. But it's just plain awful. That shit's just plain awful. And that's all I can say about that. I did like how Becky attacked Natty. That storyline is better than the Women's Championship storyline, in my opinion. Now, you can comment below, or, just tweet me on Twitter at team__Lesnar about that, because I'm sure people will be like, oh no, it's Sasha Banks. Sasha's great. She is great. But the storyline, not really great. Becky and Natalya, basically, I'm more interested in that because they've actually done much. They've actually, the storyline and how it's been built, been really good. Two great matches. Of course, AJ messed up Cena. Boom, Seth beats Cena. If you didn't see it, it's if Cena and AJ were won, they would have been added to the triple threat match. Of course, Cena loses, and Cena comes out, distracts AJ. AJ loses. And then, so, it looks like they're going to have another match, or Cena's going to have to find two partners. Who knows? But I'll come back to that here in a little bit. But the New Day and the Wyatts segment, it just looks like Xavier Woods is either going to be the one that turns on the New Day or something like that. I'm not sure. I'm not really sure, but who knows? Because he's acting weird when, the Wyatts come out and everything, so who knows about that. But can't wait to see what happens. I don't know if it'll be, 3-on-3 or they're going to defend the tag team championships. Who knows? Back to the AJ and Cena thing. So Cena comes out, helps Dean basically win. So then, and AJ loses, the Gallows and Anderson attacks him. Here comes AJ, does a magic killer on Cena onto the stage, and then Dean Ambrose gets two pedigrees from Seth Rollins, raises up the championship, saying, this is how a real champion's supposed to look like, and basically to end Raw. So the main event still, that WWE's still advertising and everything, is the Shield Triple Threat. You've got Seth Rollins versus Roman Reigns versus the WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Dean Ambrose. Still, advertising. There's still rumors out there that, they're still not going to do it. There's some officials that, some rumors going around that they're not going to do it. If they're advertising this still, they're still going to do it. So if you like this Raw quick recap, please smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment what you think, and I will see you guys next time.